guys, this Big Expert again online today, 19th December. Now, today I'm just going to show you my major mistake is touching gold reward. As you guys can see, the gold reward. I made a mistake there, and it has really cost me, a while. But nonetheless, no problem. We know, we can actually still get it back. At ICO, let me start from there. Now, at ICO, I got 75, GRS, I got 75 gold rewards token. But because I never actually used Ethereum before, I didn't know how to link my token back to my dashboard there. So when the announcement was actually made, about the lending program starting and all that, I didn't know how to link it together. I was just still waiting and hoping for each and everybody, for them, because my thought then was probably they're going to send it back to the dashboard for us, or probably it's going to show up automatically, which I never knew that they've actually started. I kept coming in, logging in to see, not knowing that it had actually started from the very 1st of December, which they've actually been paying all the way down to yesterday, which happened to be 17th. But now, in my research, watching different videos on YouTube, I stumbled upon a lot of videos that were actually showing their returns and all that, and it actually got me so very bothered that why is my own dashboard very empty and all that. So I now had to learn a lot of things from there in order for me to see how I can actually link that back. So eventually I was able to learn from some videos about how I can link my token in my Ether wallet down to my gold reward dashboard, which I did yesterday. And upon checking it today, I was able to see in there, I was able to see from there my token available, which happens to be 75, which I now eventually lend out back. As you guys can see here, I just linked it yesterday, which happened to be 18th, after watching those videos. And I had to come and I laid it down to the platform, which is at 331 USD. And I believe over time now I should be able to join them on this platform with the starting from today, which they will actually start paying out, if possible. And if I don't actually get this today, that means I'll actually get credited starting from tomorrow, which happens to be 19, which simply means that for solid 3 weeks I have missed out on the interest to be received. But nonetheless, of course, since this platform actually has a great plan on ground, they have a lot of potentials to boom. They have a lot of potentials to moon up, which happens, which I believe I'll actually be able to benefit from them. Now, I wouldn't want you guys to make the same mistake that I made. So because of that, I'm going to leave my affiliate link so that you guys can actually join as well quickly, because you might have probably missed on the ICO level. It doesn't still mean. Now I want you guys to take advantage of this coin, as as it is still very, very cheap, just still under $5, as you guys can see here, just under $5. Try as much as possible. I would like you to try as much as possible to get in before this actually starts morning up. By the time you guys actually join from here, you can actually join into getting the daily reward, because you can see that the daily reward is actually very promising. As you can see, 1.4, 1.4, 1.2, 0.6, predominantly is between 1% or 1.5, predominantly, because for just only ones that we have 0.6%, but the remaining one is 1.4%, 1.5, in between 1 to 1.5%, which is actually very good to see. And you know, once you guys can actually just, once you join up, the only thing you just need to do is to come into, you know, to your dashboard in there, and you know, you can probably deposit. But my advice for you, because for now their exchange isn't actually working, because if you guys can click there, it said the feature will be enabled soon. Meanwhile, go to the network and stuff like that, you know, because with the exchange, once the exchange actually come up, what this simply means is, you know, you can deposit. As you deposit now, you can just, you know, easily exchange that to this, which you can easily come in there and you can learn like I did. But now what you're going to do after signing up is you go to places like you can go to coin exchange. I'm going to leave that there, you know, coin exchange, and you buy into it. Once you bought into it from coin exchange, you know, you can transfer it down there and you can start lending. And by the time you start lending, you know, you start getting the daily reward as well too. As I'm going to start getting, of course I still have my balance here as well, but you know, you actually start getting from there as well too. Thanks and God bless for now. Keep in touch. Again in the next video. Bye for now.